Welcome back to another donation deck list. This time we have a donation from Mark H. Mark H is an Oath aficionado and just recently one of my favorite vintage streamers, Miharu Fuyumiya, who streams over from Japan, just won a vintage challenge with this deck list. So that's what we're going to play today. This is her newest list, her newest rug controlling Oath deck. Lots of Okos. This time we're featuring Ren and 6 with some strip mine locks. I think this is a good move. Her previous list didn't include Wasteland, and I think Wasteland is super important in the format right now. So we have Ren and 6 strip mine loop, we have Ren and 6 Boseiju loops and Wastelands. Looks like we trimmed a little bit on the cantrips. Still playing 6 1 mana. I guess when you count Veil, it's like 7 1 mana counter spells, which is a ton, crazy amount. 4 forces, 5 forces, and a Mindbreak Trap. We have a Sylvan Library. That's a card I haven't seen in a while. I was definitely not liking Sylvan Library when everyone was playing a ton of Hull Breachers. Hull Breachers have kind of came down a little bit, so it's not too bad. And we're going with the classic pairing of 1 Grizzlebrand, 1 Niv Mizzet that come into play off of our Oath of Druids. We've tried a lot of different things in the past for these 2 targets, but this is the one that I think she likes the most. Sideboard is very typical Miharu style with a bunch of Nature's Claims, a bunch of Soul Guide Lanterns, a bunch of Vigors. Actually, Vigors look quite better in this list than previous lists because we have an upped green count. Sylvan Library and Ren and 6 up the green count to a point where, I mean, you're probably bringing in these Nature's Claims, so you're up to, a really solid number of green cards. Surgical Extraction gets the nod because of Vengevine and Root Wallas. Ravenous Trap probably not the strongest at the moment. And it looks like another trap for combo. These lists have historically been hard for me to play because I don't have the requisite patience to play this kind of more controlling version of Oath. When I watch her VODs, she definitely holds her Oaths for a lot longer than I would. And I trust her to have the correct sequencing. So we'll see what we can do tonight and see if I can be the patient control player that this deck demands. And we're going to just run it through a Vintage League. Exciting news, everyone. I've just launched a new Patreon. There, you can show support for my content, grab additional weekly metagame recommendations, and even submit a donation deck list. Donation deck lists are the most frequently asked question on my channel, and I feel I am now ready to support this new content. Please check out the rules for submissions on the Patreon link in the description, and thank you for your continued support of my channel. Let's battle. All right, here we go. Round 1. Miharu Oath. We're up against Parks. We played them last league. They were on Brian Kelly style Oath. Let's see if they're still playing that. This hand is, it's slow, but I think we're down. I assume we're supposed to go Lotus double preordain this turn. Kind of feels like that makes sense to me. Want to be able to hold up Fluster on their turn, but still push in towards a powerful play. We don't have great uses of our Lotus. We have Planeswalkers. Mental Misstep on our Preordain. Yeah, that's probably fine. Probe Force. Yeah, let's keep both of those. See what our opponent's up to. Okay, our opponent is still on Brian Kelly Oath. As you can see, there is a Dragon Lord Dramoka on the other side of the channel. A table. Screen. Uncounterable 5/7 flying lifelinker. Your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. They also have Flusterstorm, a Vigor, a Pearl, a Gush, and a land. Which puts us in a spot where, I don't know, we're both going to be doing nothing for a little while here. Interesting. So we should be at an advantage in this Oath Mirror because we do have access to orchards. However, it doesn't really make sense for us to play an Oath here. My opponent is not going to be playing creatures anyways. I don't think resolving an Oath and giving them a Force of Vigor target at all times is really the place we want to be. So we're going to hold this Oath. Tundra draw. So now they can Gush, which is a little annoying. Now we have an orchard. Okay, so now we're in a good spot. So yeah, I'm just gonna play orchard and slam oath. Wait, does that beat? It doesn't beat top. Oh no, it doesn't win because I can't do that because they have vigor green card because Dragon Lord Dromoka is a green card. So if I were to force it, they would actually just be able to fluster me back. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I guess we will pass the turn. So I'm kind of hoping they miss a land drop and they gush. That's probably the best outcome I could have here. Really? They top deck Black Lotus and 2 lands for all their draws, so they can hard cast a Dragon Lord Dromoka. Is it just fine if they play a Dragon Lord Dromoka? Like, what is that really doing? Well, it's not fine if they draw a green source and vigor me. But they can't because I have a strip mine. Okay, you can play your Dragon Lord Dromoka if you'd like. Oh, no, I can't strip mine them because of... Oh, because it costs 6 and not 7? All right, well... This is bad. So they can just gush it back to their hand and cast Vigor, and I'm going to lose. What? I'm so bad. I needed to force the Black Lotus. Oh, boy. What do we do? What do we do? I guess I have to wait. I'm going to lose to Dragon Lord Dromoka because I didn't force the Lotus. What a world I live in. Huh. Yeah, I can't beat Gush making 2 green mana. Okay, I'm gonna... Should I play the strip mine? I guess I will. No, slamming Oath and Praying loses the game. My opponent has a Vigor in their hand. Maybe I can bait a Gush here. I should probably hit the Volk, I guess. I think they understand what's happening. So I guess I need to draw an Oko. No, right. I'm trying to stop them from having double green, but I'm unable to do so. What does go for the Mox mean? That's not going to help me. This is just going to give them another land. Oh, I probably have to draw another Oath, I guess. I played this game badly. I had to force Black Lotus, unfortunately. Yeah. I didn't think I had to force Black Lotus because I thought they were tapping out for Dromoka, but Dromoka costs 6 mana, which was the problem. So yeah, not great for me. I did draw the Oko. Okay. Still think we're very dead, but something like that. Oh no. Oh wait, I can counter it now. Got him. Yep. Second league. Okay. Gaia's Blessing, huh? No, I can't play that this turn because I have to make a food. Better for me to crack this and go to 1. Oh my lord. What a game of Magic the Gathering. I can't believe they drew land, Lotus, and slammed Dromoka. Beautiful. What is this? Sure. Huh. Okay. So this attacks me. I have to eat my food. And then... Wrenn and 6. So I have Wrenn and 6 Strip Mine Lock. But I have to continue eating food every turn. So we have to make a food. And I have to play an Oath. I definitely want to play an Oath. It was pretty close. It was pretty close, Eric. The quick league. All right, so they drew a force. So I can technically play my Wrenn and 6 and get a land and eat my food, but then I give them a token, and that would be bad. Wait, no, it's not bad because I can then Wrenn and 6 the token. If they don't attack. Yeah, okay, so it's actually fine. So I think I can actually go Wrenn and 6 plus Wrenn and 6 on Strip Mine. Play Strip Mine and pass. If they draw their own Oko. Savine's on Oko? God, Brian Kelly strikes again. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just should have countered the stupid Black Lotus. Hey. All right. You got me. Okay. I mean, I don't think we have a board plan here. Like I should be winning the Oath Mirror because we have 4 Orchard. It's totally reasonable for us to keep all our oaths with all our orchards. I'm just gonna go again. I don't really think any of these cards are gonna be good. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that one was on me. That one, we could have played around the Dramoka a little bit. Okay, let's try again. Miv Mizzet, Orchard, Preordain. I don't know. This feels like it's just so weak. Let's try again. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is technically better, but is this even better? I don't know if this is actually better. This brainstorm isn't particularly strong. Okay. Wait, there's a wasteland in this deck? Oh, right, it's a Ren and 6 deck. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, sure. You got me. Why is there a Soul Guide Lantern? I don't know, man. I just live here. We call this a good draw. It was the best of draws. Don't spell snare me. You spell snare me. Oh, come on. Ryan Kelly. I love a good Wasteland Urza Saga Ren and 6 Days deck. It's just my type. Well, this was a nightmare. Just try to get to Oath. Didn't get there. Even if I get to Oath, should still probably beat a Oko. Yeah, I think it has to be this draw. All right. Huh. All right. Brian Kelly. Yeah, it's a classic. Okay. Let's try this again. RDFI has a little bit of a range, so we'll have to see what they're on this time. But they have been on Oath in the past. Oath mirrors are tricky. You kind of want to have more Forbidden Orchards than your opponent, which this hand does, and you don't want to be the one who casts Oath. But it is not an Oath mirror. It is a Lurrus matchup. Oko is pretty good against Lurrus. I don't really want double Forbidden Orchard. I don't really want double Forbidden Orchard, but I think Oko is good enough to keep against a Lurrus deck that we're good. Oh, I understand. 2 times speed is pretty broken. I watch all of my YouTube on 2 times speed at this point. It's just so much more content. I only have so many hours in the day, you know? All right. Mox Sapphire, Gataxian Probe, Ponder Lurrus. What does that mean? Maybe it means 4 or 5 color standstill. Maybe it means Underworld Breach. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It could also mean the Jeskai control deck that we were looking at earlier. All in all, against all of those decks, Oko should be fairly good, though it's worse against the Pyroblast decks. Well, like, as long as the video you're watching isn't, like, artistically, you know, meant to be watched at 1 time speed, then I don't think it matters, right? Like, if you're watching VODs or if you're watching recaps, like, I think I watch, you know, like, I watch all my, like, League VODs, I watch any Magic, like, chess recaps, 2 times speed, all of that stuff. But if it's, like, some kind of, like, you know, if it's entertainment, I usually put it at 1 time speed. You watch my YouTube at 1 time speed? You're insane. That's wild. I could never do that. I watch my own YouTube at 2 times. I don't want to watch my YouTube for more than I have to, okay? Yeah, I mean, that definitely matters too. Like, if you're... Yeah, that definitely matters on what else you're doing. Yeah, so, like... one time I tried to use the software like that Botch and Roll and Thraben use, where what the... Oh my. We got a Hermit Druid. That's a wild one. I haven't played a Hermit Druid in a while. Maybe it's my list. I think I'm the last person who played a Hermit Druid. The good news is we drew this Pyroblast, so we're not getting wrecked. Oh, we're still getting wrecked. That's bad. Oh. Okay. Well, we need a Mox, I guess. Did not get a Mox. Maybe they don't have any more tropicals left in their deck. Is that like a worth a shot? Maybe they'll misclick. All right. Didn't get there. Unlucky. So like one time I tried to use the software that like takes out... Oh, this is my Hermit Druid. No, it's not exactly my Hermit Druid list because it's got some updates, but it's pretty close to the Hermit Druid list I last streamed. Sweet. Cool. I like it. Yeah. But I just talk so much when I stream. Like I never shut the fuck up. I just continue the whole time. So there's never dead air for the program to cut out. So I'd have to retrain my speech patterns. So anyways, I definitely have like 4 or 5 Hermit Druid videos on my YouTube channel. If you want to check them out, they're pretty sweet. They might be archived at this point, but... So we're gonna bring in Soul Guide, Lantern. We don't want to overdo it because they should be bringing in like non-graveyard based combo, but we probably want some amount of these cards. I don't know how many. Probably don't want negation or trap. I mean, we kind of want negation and trap, but I don't think I'm gonna bring in all of this. I think I'm gonna bring in some of this. Doesn't really feel like a Besage you matchup. I don't know if I can, how many of this I can take out, but kind of awkward because Pyroblast only is countering the blue cards, not the Hermit Druid itself, but you probably still want some. Ren and 6 and Oko both kill Hermit Druid, which is pretty strong. I want to leave the blast in case they go for more of Oracle. So like when I was sideboarding with Hermit Druid, I was bringing in like Divining Witch and like more Oracles to go for like more normal combos, like non-graveyard combos. Yo, what's up, Jarvis? I hope you had a great stream. Welcome everybody. We're playing some Vintage tonight. We have this challenge-winning Oath of Druids list from Miharu Fuyamiya that we're trying out at the request of Mark H, Patreon supporter. So that's what we're doing right now. Trying to figure out how to board against Hermit Druid, which is not something you see very often. I'm just gonna trim on the land stuff. Don't think that like they should be playing Deathrite Shaman. Wait, do we see Deathrite Shamans though? Did we see Living Wishes or Deathrite Shamans? Actually, I should have looked at their graveyard bit more closely. All right. Well, this hand doesn't do much, but it does stuff. So did not see a Deathrite Shaman. That's interesting. I really liked Deathrite Shaman when I tested Hermit Druid because it gave you some interesting avenues. I kind of like the idea of Orchard Pass here, hold open my counters, and then next turn maybe we can just play a Lantern. Yeah, so like the last time I played Hermit Druid, we were working with a Living Wish shell so that we could have like a Hermit Druid, a Thassa's Oracle, a Wish in the board. 2020, 2021. Vintage Challenge 2021. So something like this. So this was the last time I was working on one. So you can see Deathrite Shaman, Consult, 1 Oracle, 3 Druids, Living Wishing for Witch, Oracle, Hermit Druid. But that maybe they're not on that kind of brew. Maybe they're on something else. Shops? Yep. Alive and kicking. Definitely still a thing. It's interesting to not include Deathrite Shaman in your Luris Hermit Druid deck. I feel like it'd be quite strong. Very interesting. So it's like closer to Doomsday, right? With just Hermit Druids that are non-flusterable. I should go back and look too. Oh, wow. Are they just going in? What are we doing? Any Druids? Hopefully they just play some Druids. We have that pretty well covered. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, they don't have a... I almost want to not play Soul Guide Lantern and let them mill over their whole deck. Like, we have Pyroblast, Surgical... Man. Am I crazy to do something like that? I guess I get to ponder. I have Pyroblast, Veil, Surgical. I feel like that should beat a Hermit Druid activation. I guess this can't find me Force. All it can find me is another Surgical. Oh god, if they counter this, I'm super happy. That's an interesting one. I think I'm gonna pyro it. Shops has had a great last 2 weekends, winning 3 out of 4 challenges and the what the all right, well, I guess I should have played my Beseiju before pondering. I'm just like more worried that their Ancestral draws them into like cards that would allow them to play a non-Hermit Druid game. That went really badly for me, and I could have veiled it all if I had just played my land first, but it's okay. I still have on Veil Surgical if they like hit their green land and go for it. So I did give them a Spirit token, which actually puts them closer to a Dread return, which is kind of annoying. But I guess I can Surgical the Dread return, so... Like, this is kind of one of the problems with Hermit Druid is post-board, it has so much stuff to deal with. That's why I like to switch into, like, an Oracle combo instead. Okay, so I think I am just supposed to Surgical the Thassa's Oracles. I guess they could have a Thassa's Oracle in their hand. I can't beat a Thassa's Oracle in their hand. Well, no, the Surgical hits their hand. Okay, so yeah, definitely supposed to just hit this Oracle. Don't think they have any counterplay to that. Yeah, there's 2 Oracles in these. So they did bring in more Oracles. Why does this keep popping up? Go away. Yeah, this was my biggest problem with Hermit Druid when we tested it, is like you definitely want to have a different plan in post-board games because there's so much graveyard hate in Vintage due to Bazaar of Baghdad. So... Alright, they have a Fluster. So if they have double Fluster or a Misstep, no, Misstep's here, so it has to be double Fluster. I guess it could be a Veil. Wait, no, a Veil wouldn't do it, right? Because, yeah, a Veil wouldn't do it. All right, so we got there. We baited them into killing themselves, which is, like, probably not something I should say if I want to keep my YouTube video monetized. We baited them into losing the game. That's the one. That is the verbiage. Maybe I will bring in an additional surgical extraction and lantern then. Kind of feels like I should. Maybe this is a Mind Break Trap matchup too. I gotta pick some cards to not play. Maybe we won't play. What is bad? What's bad here? Beseju? Narset? I don't know. Like, all of these kill Hermit Druids. They're all good. Let's try this. Surgical Gaia's Blessing? Yeah. I got all kinds of hate. I'm gonna put this one back, though. Don't have a Force. Have a Grizzlebrand already, so it's a mulligan. Like, I have a Force, but I don't have a blue card, is what I'm trying to say. I'll put this back. This hand looks better. We have some counterplay. We have some counters. Don't think we're in need of an Orchard. Okay. So as long as they don't go like Mox and Hermit Druid and then have a counter... Oh. Why are you like this? Opponent, why are you like this? Wow. All right. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of bad, huh? Okay. Ooh, they didn't play a Hermit Druid. All right. The more time I get, the better it is for me because Renin 6 picking Hermit Druid just sounds really, really strong. They went top bottom on Preordain. Do I want to hold open Pyroblast? I think so. Like, well, I guess they can't play Oko in their deck. So why am I holding open Pyroblast? All right. The lowest value Pyroblast of all time. Really don't want them to see my hand. Really don't want them to see my hand. All right, they didn't have another land drop after casting Ancestral, Preordaining, and Probing. That's interesting. Okay, here I think I am going to wait. I'm going to just preordain and hold up Pyroblast. Maybe I should have fetched instead of played a regular land. I did get rid of most of my wastelands, which is a little unfortunate here. I'm just going to keep... I don't really want a preordain, though. Probably supposed to keep it, though. Like, next turn I want to, what, play Ren and 6 with Pyroblast back up? So now they have Hermit Druid plus Fluster if they want. Oh, they should put Oka. Oh, I guess Lurrus is pretty good against Ren and 6 pings, but we have Oath somewhere in our deck. Do I want to play Ren and 6? I think so. If it gets countered, I might just let it happen, though. I am aware they run 0 basics, but it just didn't feel like the right angle to attack their deck on. No, was there dazes? Maybe I do just want this to resolve. The problem is this is so bad against Lurrus that I just don't think I care. Like, doesn't seem like something that matters very much in this game. Well, now I have Strip Mine. Now it feels like it matters. Okay. I guess they can't play Lurrus yet because they don't have another black source. Oh, now they probably do. What if I wasteland their underground seas? And surgical all of the underground seas. Okay. Hermit Druid resolves. All right, so now... Oh, no! I didn't fetch a red source! Oh, no. Well, I'm bad at this game. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I played this game extremely poorly, if I were to guess. Not getting a second Volk here was super bad. They did have a second force, huh? Seal of Removal. Interesting. Oh, I think I played one of those at one point. All right, so unfortunately I have to give them a token, which means my Renan's... You have a... All right, well... Let's hope they have no more counter magic and we get them with surgical again. They had double force backup. I'm really glad I don't know, maybe it's fine. No! They had the Oracle in hand because I didn't have Strip Mine. I got punished in every conceivable way for the way I played this game. Every conceivable way I played this game badly. I got punished for it. Mostly this fetch land. I don't know why I fetched a tropical on it. I don't know why I fetched a tropical, but wow. Fetching a tropical was just the worst thing I could have ever done. Because if I didn't fetch a tropical, I would have played it, and then I would have strip mined their Underground Sea, and then they can't play the Stasis Oracle, and we would win this game. So, it's on me. I made one bad fetch and lost the game. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. my inability to play control decks continues to haunt me. My favorite opponent, Absorbent 3, plays like red-green Hate Bear style decks. So Oath, pretty good. Though they did discover Force of Vigor, so it could be challenging. We'll see what happens. I want to keep this. Seed Time is just not a very strong Magic card. Yeah, no, like I just one missed fetch, one wrong fetch. And that's all it takes. This is like not a vintage hand I would keep in the blind, but against my opponent's particular style of vintage should be quite strong. Not the Ren and 6 lock, because they should have a bunch of basic forests, but Planeswalker on 2 and Planeswalker on 3 seem very good here. Uh-oh. That is a lot of fast mana. That could be pretty problematic. Not that one. Because it depends on what comes off this Lotus. That one's okay as well. I almost want a Wasteland. We don't have a counter. It's not like I need to kill this Shepherd. This is going to be a dead draw every time, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to Wasteland. I just don't have a strong opinion of that card, Bad Luck. I know that there are a lot of people in the YouTube comments who want me to play that card, but I just don't think it's very good. Basic Swamp in your Allosaurus Shepherd deck? A bold play. A fairly bold play. Yeah, these cards are quite bad against them. The Oath of Druids in my deck should be very good, though. I think I'm going to just Red and 6 and get my Wasteland back. If they want to spend 3 attacking to kill this, or to get this down to 1, I think that's okay with me. Yes, there are a lot of cards that definitely feel good. Uh-oh. Did I just Noxious Revival my Wasteland? Why? What? 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 What is going on? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel something. I don't know if wrecked is what I feel, but I definitely feel something. Basic Swamp number 2? Impressive. Extremely impressive. I've drawn 3 straight dead counter spells. That is how I feel a lot of the time when we play this matchup. All right. I got an Oko. What do you got for me? It's always a blast because I never know what's going to happen. Yeah, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, all of your creatures are smaller than an elk. I regret to inform you that elk is I wonder if it's better to hold up Mindbreak Trap or to hold up or Wasteland their green source. Let's hold up Mindbreak Trap. Sounds like fun. What is this? What is this? What is it? Green Sun. That's unfortunate. Green Sun and Dryad Arbor. Dryad Militant. How does that work? Oh, okay. This never goes to the graveyard. Cool. All right. So unfortunately for my opponent, Oko is an extremely powerful magic card against exactly what they're trying to do. And it's going to take over this game very easily. Am I getting my probe misstepped? Cool. I guess I could have veiled that, but it just didn't feel like... I guess I should have done it. I guess I should have just veiled that. I don't know. I didn't feel like I needed to do that, but maybe I should have. I guess if I had veiled it, I could have just wastelanded them. That probably would be fine. Okay, sure. Yeah. I should have veiled it. I wasn't even thinking about veiling anything. Which is I mean, what if they him to Turok me? Like, come on now. Anything could happen. You gotta be ready. I got elks. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what are we doing now? What's next? Hit me with your next shot. What's next? I want to see it. I could have a bird of paradise. What would I do with a bird of paradise? Nice. All right, cool. Cool. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm just going to turn this into an elk. This way, if it attacks, I can just trade. I can let this one go through. I'll have more creatures. I can still hold up and trap. Should be good. All right. So I assume attack all happens here. And I just trade an elk for an elk. I let this hit Oko. Doesn't matter. So I don't even need to trade elk for an elk, but should be fine. Could even just give them a spear to end of turn just to make sure. Yeah, that probably works. Another collector roof. Sure. Sure. All right. Well, now I definitely don't need to make a spirit. All right. We get a Grizzlebrand or do we get a Niv Mizzet? What do we get? Exciting. Finally triggered an Oath of Druids today. Grizzlebrand in play. Let's just make an elk. Don't even think I want to draw 7. Kind of want to be able to hit Niv Mizzet. I guess I should just attack or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure the choices that I make after this point in the game matter very much. I guess theoretically I could not hit Gaia's Blessing here and then draw it. I didn't hit Gaia's Blessing. So I gotta be a little bit careful. Oh, wait, it gets exiled. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I have no Gaia's Blessing. I mean, it actually didn't get exiled, but I will have no Gaia's Blessing unless I kill all of these Dryad Militants. Which I guess I can do every time I draw a card. I don't really know what this accomplishes exactly. Oh, it's gonna let them flip over? Whatever. I don't care. I kind of hope it flips over to something good. All right, maybe I haven't played this game super well. I don't know. I kind of want to see what they oath into. What if they oath into like something sweet? An endurance, sure. It's got reach until it becomes an elk. I didn't even make an elk. I didn't even make a food. I just want to go to the next game. We are very far ahead. Yeah, I mean, I could like cast Ponder, shoot a Dryad Militant, draw a card, shoot a Dryad Militant. I probably won't even activate this Oath of Druids, even if I could. I guess I technically don't kill them right now. But I don't know. I don't think it matters, whatever I do. All right, I guess if I draw 2 cards, they die. So we'll just draw 2 cards instead. It doesn't matter. None of the choices matter. It's what's it called? Garbage time. It is a garbage time. Pew. Pew. Okay, let's try again. So black, I don't know what the black is for, but it's some kind of mono green splash black deck of some kind. I'm going to board. How am I going to board? Pyroblast is dead. So I guess I board in Mindbreak Trap, Tabernacle, Nature's Claim, Nature's Claim. I would never do such a thing. I wanted the game to end. I was just attacking. What can I say? This is probably fine. I like the upgrades they got going on, though. There was a Beseiju. There was Allosaurus Shepherd, which I think is quite strong magic card. Okay. Another one. Another round. I don't think this is where we want to be. Like, this hand is totally acceptable. Totally fine. But we could have an Oath of Druids. Maybe we'll draw into an Oath of Druids. Probe? Oh, Chalice. Okay, sure. Basic Forest. Okay. Elvish Spirit Guide. Sylvan Library. Very nice. I can't do that. You have a Chalice. I do have an Oath, though. I will take an Oko. Should we Chalice check? I don't know. I'm a 50-50. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, what happens if we play an Oath of Druids? Do we win? Does it happen? Yeah. It's not very often we play a deck that doesn't get crushed by a Collector Roof. My preordains have been surgically extracted. Okay. Good thing I didn't draw that preordain off of preordain. Think of all the lost value. Ooh, Nature's Claim. I've been got. Nature's Claim plus Strip Mine keeps me off of Oko. Okay, all right. I like it. They're only at 14, so they have some more Sylvan Library draws. All right, opponent. I see you. I mean, I made them have it, and they had it. It's exciting. The game continues. All right. No follow-up land, even after library. It's not good for you. Oh, I have a nice strand with my library. I don't know how much damage I can really take. Well, this is not very good, and I don't really value this Force of Negation highly. I guess the Force of Negation does let me counter another Nature's Claim. So maybe I will keep it. All right. Oko number 1. Not sure they can beat Oko number 1, so I don't know if Oko number 2 matters very much. And the good news is I can stand up an Elk, protect my Oko, and then turn this Chalice into an Elk later to turn on Oath of Druids for us. So Oko is pretty versatile in the classic Oath deck here. All right, they went down to 6. Pretty aggressive considering I have Elks coming. What is that? There's a Cavern on Lurgoy? Fair enough. Fair enough. Your Tarmogoyf is uncounterable. God bless. Okay, all right. I see you. Could always take this, Goyf. Oh, new plan. Oh, new plan. That was a pretty good Sylvan library right there. Does this just kill them? I draw, I shoot, I draw, I shoot, I draw, I shoot. Sure looks like this just kills them. I don't know how Brainstorm works with Sylvan Library, so we're not going to bother. If I'm missing out on value, that's fine. I will allow it. All right. The Niv-Mizzet Cannon. Things you love to see. All right, powerful wizard across the table. Beerus's range has definitely expanded recently. It used to be mostly Dredge, but now has some other tools at his disposal. Okay, it's Dredge. I would suspect we have not a great Dredge matchup, as my sideboard is like 10 cards for Dredge. 3 Surgical, 3 Soul Guide, Tabernacle, Nature's Claims. It's all quite brutal. We're also pretty far away from casting anything. Even Boseiju is going to take an extra turn here. If we were on the play and could Boseiju on the second turn, we might be fine. But because my opponent is getting at least another Bizarre activation, I can't imagine that we have a good enough hand to win. Maybe I should just Ancestral Recall now in hopes that I hit Black Lotus so I can Boseiju. I guess I could also hit Black Lotus and cast Oath. Though with only Force backup and not Force plus Fluster or Force plus Pyro, it definitely is worse. But maybe just because I'm on the draw, I don't actually have that kind of luxury here. Obviously, playing Ancestral into Negation is not great either, but I just think if I let my opponent untap with this Bazaar and activate it, it's going to be extremely hard for me to win. So I'm going to try to cast Ancestral now. Okay, I mean, none of these cards do anything, so it's totally fine. These cards are all quite bad. We gave ourselves an out, and we didn't hit it, but I think I like trying. It's Dredge. You just can't let them, like, we're going to lose if this continues. And we might already have been lost just by giving them a second Bizarre activation. That's the power of Dredge, right? So did they hit a Creeping Chill? So they hit a Creeping Chill, so they're bringing back 2 ghouls and 3 amalgams. Yeah, so I mean, I think I like my play. I think my play is like totally justified after seeing what happens here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. All right, cool. Though I did show my opponent Oko, so maybe I gave away what we're doing. Yeah, I think just going for my like really small out is worth it there. If I'm on the play, I think that game is like a lot different as we get to hit them with Boseiju on turn 2, but we just didn't win the die roll. So we're going to bring in all of our extractions, all of our lanterns, and probably all of our Nature's Claims as well. We'll have to see what this looks like. We want to board out Trap. We want to board out Negation. We want to board out Narset. We want to board out Oko. We want to board out Sylvan Library. Maybe we're not going to be bringing in too many Nature's Claims. So how many does that give me? That gives me 7. I want some number of Nature's Claims. At least 2 Nature's Claims. You just need to be able to kill hollow ones. So I guess Pyroblast is the worst of our counter spells. Maybe. A little hard to say. I guess Misstep is quite poor in this. If they're not playing Cabal Therapy, there's just not really misstep targets besides misstep. This is better. Let's try this. Okay. This has none of our graveyard hate and doesn't have an oath. I think this is just not good. This back. Okay, this has 2 pieces of graveyard hate. It still doesn't have a wasteland, but I don't know how deep can I really go just for waste. I'm gonna keep this one. Oh, we've done that before. Library has seen some amount of play inside Squee, but it's kind of not necessary. All right, so we really want to find a wasteland off of this preordain. That way we have a really nice none of that, or even an oath is not terrible either. We found none of it though, so bottom. My opponent gets to do a Bazaar. We currently have no answer for Hollow One either, right? Maybe we are supposed to try to get 4 Nature's Claims in here somehow. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get 4 Nature's Claims in here, but kind of feels like I need it. So I can take one of these with my fetch land. Found a Nature's Claim, found a Wasteland. Wow, I can't really ask for better draws than that. So that's just the best possible ponder of all time. I will take my Wasteland. I will Wasteland your Bazaar. They don't even have any dredgers in their yard, so I don't even have to surgical this Bazaar. I can even hold my surgical in case they have a Noxious Revival. They definitely have them in their deck. Don't want to play into that. So I'm just going to wait and see if they have a Noxious. They don't have a Noxious. Okay. So they're coming in with a Hollow One, just a Hollow One. Draw our Nature's Claim, play our fetch so we don't have to draw a second Wren. This is a really good start for us. My opponent just didn't have a Dredger in their Bazaar 7. We hit the perfect ponder of both. I think we need to get 4 Nature's Claims in if we play a third game here. I think I might have misevaluated the importance. I knew it was important, but I didn't know it was this important. So once we go, we don't have to fire this Nature's Claim off right away, but I do kind of like it. I don't want to give them more draws than I have to. Slamming Lantern on what? What do you want to hit? What do you want to do with the Lantern? I'm going to lose this Hollow One, unfortunately. That's kind of why Hollow One is broken. Didn't I fetch this away? It's so bad for me. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like I need a Soul Guide Lantern in play, but maybe you're right. Like, I don't know. Is this actually good? Doesn't really feel like it's good, but used our mana efficiently this turn. I guess I can hit this Bazaar so that they don't go for Noxious later. Like, there's no way for this Amalgam to come into play, so there's no real reason to hit it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I drew another Nature's Claim, so kind of broken. I drew really well this game. I only have 2 Nature's Claims. I completely misboarded. There was no shot that I wasn't supposed to play 4 Nature's Claims post-board here. I just completely missed it. Especially if I'm boarding out my Okos, I have to. My opponent could easily have second force here, but I don't really have counterplay. If they do second force, I will like try to hit a Fluster Pyro or something. Gonna Nature's Claim before they draw. Hit it. All right, sweet. Surgical force there? I don't know. Maybe. I really don't want to, but maybe I could. Oh, wait, what? Oh my god, the prize, the ghoul was coming back because Nature's Claim gained them 4 life? I mean, we would have killed it with Ren and 6, but... Oh, Beseiju also kills Hollow One. I never really wanted to Surgical Bazaar because I wanted to fully play around Noxious Revival, which is why I hit the Bazaar with the Lantern. All right, well, the big thing is I definitely should be bringing in more Nature's Claims. I think I'm just going to take out... I have no idea. Yeah, maybe, yeah. I guess so. I don't know. It just felt weird to slam Lantern there. But it could just be wrong. I'm fine with that. I kind of want to just get rid of Pyro. I don't know. I don't know what the worst one is here. I guess Pyro is the worst. Veil has got to... Well, do they show us Grief? I don't know if they show us Grief at all. I don't know. I feel like Force of Will is kind of important. But I don't know. I didn't count how many blue cards we cut. Well, Blessing hits my opponent's deck, so I would not cut Blessing in this matchup. I don't think I would ever cut Blessing, actually, but... Alright, this hand has another counterplay. This hand has Wasteland, Claim... Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Am I supposed to bin Volcanic? Think so. Because if I want to keep preordating in case I draw Force... I might need the Volcanic to cast Beseiju. I'm aware I would have no blue. I'm not really keeping it because of... I don't think having a blue land matters. The cards that matter in this matchup are not blue. The thing I'm worried about is I need one of these Beseijus as a green source to cast the other Beseijus, so... Or to cast Nature's Claim. Yeah, I think I want to keep this. It'd be pretty sad if I draw, like, Force of Will, but... I mean, you don't play around Ancestral. Ancestral is just dessert if you ever get it. All right. At least one hollow one. Wow. Okay. I think such a good draw. Um. Hmm. It feels way too dangerous to just slam it. I think I have to start with Wasteland. I can't imagine it's correct for me to slam Oath there. Oh, they had Obnoxious Revival. Oh, shit. They do have Grief. That's interesting. This brings back nothing, and they hit no Icarids. That might be game saving. So, can I besiege you? Dredge 5, go to 6. I think we just... How many Creeping Chills? 2 Creeping Chills. No Icarid, though. But if they hit an Icarid in their Dredge 5... Dredge 5... Dredge 5, 10 dredges, 1 chill or 1 Icarid. Three, 4. Okay, I'm gonna slam. I don't know. It's really close. I actually think it's way closer than chat will probably give it credit for. They could easily have force of any variety, but no, because they're just so likely to dredge in 15 that they're gonna hit. Well, they won't hit 2 chills though. But then I need to hit Grizzlebrand 50/50. I don't know. It's really close. The numbers are super, super close. I think if I hit Niv, I do lose. I'm gonna blow up Bazaar of Baghdad. I think it's blow up Bazaar of Baghdad. Oh boy, it's really close, but I just think if I give them a Bazaar activation, I'm higher chance to lose. So here's the problem right now. So I kill this Bazaar. If they have no more Noxious Revivals, then they have 1 Dredge 5 on their turn. If they don't hit an Icarid and they don't hit a Chill, we're in pretty good shape. If they do hit an Icarid, things get really bad. They hit an Icarid. They hit an Icarid. Okay, so now their Dredge 5 can hit them one of their 2 remaining chills. Wait a second. That's a hell of a draw. Oh shit, do I have to play around Trap? I don't think so. There's no reason to play second Oath. No reason to play second Oath in case they have 4th Vigor. I thought I was gonna play multiple things. Like if they I thought I was gonna have to play a second Oath, but I just shouldn't have cracked Lotus. All right. Well, I like the lines we took this game, so I think the lines were good. How was I going to Oath if I claimed that? Oh, that's true. I guess I had to claim my stupid Moxen. Yeah, you're right. That is true. Okay, here we go. 5th and final round with this Miharu Oath deck. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess we'll keep. There's no way this could go badly. Okay, Urza Saga. Yeah, that's a classic. Get off my game piece. Get off my table. Get off my table. Get out of here. Be thankful I didn't vigor both your pieces. No follow-up? Man, Urza Saga baits another gamer. You just hate to see it. How many gamers has Urza Saga killed at this point? Maybe I'm just supposed to preordain here and try to find a green land. Those are not green lands. I don't think I actually want this Oath. Didn't find a green land. You have many more wastelands though. No, they top decked a land. That's cheating. I preordained and I couldn't find a land. Man. Brutal. Time walk. Merchant scroll. Yeah. Alright, well. It was a nice land that you had for a second. I'd like it to be gone. Don't really want to get negated though. Let's see. If I were to wait, I still think I'm supposed to wait. Patience. Patience. Yeah. Yeah. I want Miharu to be proud. Play a patient controlling game. Wait, why'd I do what? I should have just wait. I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to like let them ancestral so I could misstep and then veil or something, but I don't know. I should just cast it. I can't think about these controlling cards and these tight plays and picking the right spot. I chose this because I want to keep misstep for their ancestral. If they force this, I think it's okay. Don't think I mind. Because we'll get to go untap, Ren and 6, get a waste. Yeah, this is fine. This is okay. They use a million cards. They stop me from drawing, but the secret is I don't care. And I just go Red and 6, pick up my Flooded Strand, get another Volcanic. I guess I theoretically, I don't know. I'm playing around Opposition Agent. Let's say that. I've got a nice Wasteland, Strip Mine, Red and 6 Loop. We've got Mental Misstep for their Ancestral, Pyro for their blue spells. I feel in control. What? It resolves. You can hit my Wasteland. I have a Strip Mine. Feels dirty, but... Should I just get back my Wasteland? Or should I thin my deck? Yeah. Get all these lands out of my deck. Wasteland is a 5-color land. Pretty broken. Do you want my Oko to resolve? We're pretty... Actually, you know what this means? This means that eventually we'll just cast this Niv Mizzet because our Wastelands fix us for 5 colors. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. No. I allow them to have absolutely nothing. I guess I theoretically could turn off this Ruby at some point. I just don't know if they even have red. I guess they have Alpine Moon. I probably should turn off this Ruby at some point, but whatever. I don't want to show them. I want to... No. If they scoop, it's worse for me because that means I didn't get to cast Niv Mizzet. I'm casting Niv Mizzet this game, and nothing is going to stop me. Like, no, you... I just wanted to cast Niv Mizzet. Why would you do me like that? I was going to turn off their Ruby with my Oko so that I couldn't get pyroblasted. I just wanted to cast my Niv Mizzet. I don't know. Let's bring in some Vigors. Seem reasonable. How do you board with this deck? What comes out of this deck? How do you... If I want to bring in Force of Vigor to make my Saga Gaming opponent cry, how do I do that? I don't know. What do you take out? All of these cards are good in this matchup. Every single card is good in this matchup. Sylvan's good. Sylvan's refuel. Pyro's good. They're a blue Tinker deck. I think. Not 100% sure, actually, but... Yeah, an Urza Saga. So... Like, I don't think any of these cards are bad. So I don't know how we board in Vigors. I don't know. Veil of Summer. Pyroblast. I'll bring in 2 Vigors. Perfect. Just perfect. No, this is perfect. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think they're on a Grixis Tinker deck. Is what I think they're on. Trying to think of a deck that would play Alpine Moon, Underground Sea, multiple Mokshin. Mokshin? Oh. Oh my. Yeah, that's a hand. I'm down. You can consider me Down. Oh, keep. No, they dashed the monkey. Oh, man. Unfortunate. I wish they would just cast the monkey. They hit my Mox Sapphire? Oh. All right, I see you, opponent. Yeah, okay. Monkey gaming. Indeed. What is this? Ancestral? Sounds bad for me. Oh God, are they gonna? All right, well, this went very poorly. My opponent gaming off of my Mox Sapphire here. However, God, this is just no shot, right? I can't play this, though. I had to play this without playing this. Okay, that went well. I don't know if that was ideal sequencing. I'm kind of at the point in the stream where I just fire shit off. And that did not feel like, so the idea in my head was we'll bait with the oath, and then if they force it, we can ancestral. But the good news is we have a force. We actually have an Oko. So if we draw a blue card, we can turn their Moxen into an elk. Okay, good. They took tropical. Okay, so all I need to do is draw a blue card, and for them to not be able to counter my Oko, and then I turn my Moxen into an elk. Because of course not. Because of course I will. And then do not cast Time Walk here. I will be so angry. Oh, they have Tinker. Oh, they have Narset. Yeah, sure, it's a Narset. What's the worst that could happen? All right, they're tapped out, so I can't get Pirate or Flustered. So I can only get Force. So if I draw a blue card here, I think we're in a winning position. A blue card off the top, but we didn't cut it. We didn't cut any blue card. We can cut blue. Yeah, okay, blue card off the top. They get a Flusterstorm. Okay. All right, here it is. Survey says that does also work. Not really, but yeah, it actually works better. Cool. Awesome. Sweet. No, I played the wrong land. Oh, no, 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 no. Why did I do this? I don't know why I did this. It's one of those days. I just clicked. I don't know. I'm done. After this, we're done. Are we actually done after this? We are. We're done. Oh, this worked anyways. Cool. All right. Turn my Sapphire into an elk. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Look at that beautiful elk. You know who that's owned by? I'm actually level 1. Cool guy. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. No problem. I just wanted to give my opponent a chance, you know? Let him try. Let him, I don't know. What am I talking about? My opponent's on like Ragavan hit the Grizzlebrand off the top. Oh no, they hit a Mystical Tutor. That could be bad. Mystical Tutor Time Walk, kill me with my own Sapphire Elk. Uh-oh. No, I was lying. I was joking. Yeah, they're doing it. Oh, they have exactly top? Oh, wait, no, this isn't too bad, though, because they don't get a construct. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. This is fine. Oh, they're going to kill Oko. Sure. I allow it. Watch us get, like, Breach killed here. That would be pretty tilting. No! My Breach opponent just put a Cage in play, which would be really good if I didn't have a Boseiju in my hand. I like the attempt. I just wanted to let him have it. You know, let him have a little shot. They can't cast spells from my library, though, right? Or does this go into exile? That's so annoying. They can actually cast that through a Grafdiggers? It feels like cheating. I don't know. Do we actually beat this construct token, though? Looks a wee bit sus. The good news is my opponent definitely won't have Breach combo, right? Ooh, Niv Mizzet. Kill Narset? That's a spicy one. It's pretty bad against Pyroblast, though. Sure hope that doesn't happen. Oh no. They actually have Pyroblast? Maybe I'll draw a blue card. No, I won't draw any cards because there's a Narset. Oh, no. Niv Mizzet strikes again. Alright, well, they're only dealing 10 damage to me, and then the Sensei's top is 11, so I will get a Grizzlebrand. Man, Niv Mizzet is so much worse than Grizzlebrand, though. Alright, I've been got. Would I have lost this game if I had used my Forbidden Orchard? No, because I would have had Force of Will backup. Okay, well, I think that one's on me. I think if I had just played that slightly better, everything would have worked out. Everyone would have been happy. I think that one's on me. A lot of the games tonight have been on me. Though, to be fair, my opponent had exactly the Time Walk, which was the only card that really punished me there. Oh, why are these hands so bad? I guess this plays turn 1 Oko with this step back up. I don't know. What else are we doing with our lives? Am I turning Sapphire on here or? There's no mystical in my deck. They mysticaled off of Narsat. I think I'm gonna turn on the Sapphire. I'm gonna play around getting ranched somehow. Okay, sure. Look at my hand. Why not? I'm down. Man, I wish I hadn't thrown game 2. We had to make up for how much we were winning and with our oh, this is bait. This is bait. I can't do it. You have pyro in your hand. I know bait when I see one. That's bait. I kind of want to just suit up this Ruby and go to town. Sounds kind of dumb, but I don't know. I'm kind of dumb. Coming for you. I've got a plan here. It might not be the best plan, but it's a plan. I guess I don't beat Flusterstorm Pyroblast, but who does? Really? Oko Beatdown. A classic Miharu strategy that I'm just trying to emulate. Sometimes you just jam some Planeswalkers, protect them with counter magic, and act like Oath of Druids was never in your deck, and that you weren't giving your opponent free 1/1s to jump block with. It's tried and true strategy. Ha, I don't feed them. Oh, I understand now. All right, cool. Cool. I was like, we're spinning again? But that makes sense. Now we're doing a little trickery. A little razzle dazzle. Wish I had a land left. Even if they kill my Oko, they have to beat a couple 3/3s at this point, and I'm not sure they're doing that. All right, okay. What is the plan? What do you have for us, Sean? What is it? I mean, I have to let that go. Yeah, uh-huh. And then what? And then what? Uh-oh, am I just getting fucking breach comboed? I hate this game so much. Ah, man. Demonic Tutor, huh? Guess I should have mental misstep top. Oh, wait, the Demonic Tutor's gone. Does this mean they have the breach at the Brain Freeze in their hand as well? I hate this so much. I should have missed up top, I guess. That doesn't feel right. So they kept Grafdigger's Cage and Brain Freeze combo in. So wild. I guess I was just supposed to misstep top, huh? Yeah, so they have Graph Digger's Cage, Underworld Breach. I mean, I guess. Certainly a choice you can make. I'm dead, right? Just dead to... No, I'm not dead, though. Still need to have Lightning Bolt in their deck. Because I have Gaia's Blessing. So I want to make them have that first. Oh, wait, no, they don't need Lightning Bolt, right? They can just counter the Brain Freeze and then Brain Freeze again. And that... Wait, where's the Ancestral? Oh, the Ancestral was a different game. Ah, let's just make them do it. Show me your secrets. I think the answer is they Pyroblast their own Brain Freeze. And then, yeah. So they can Pyroblast their own Brain Freeze and then Ancestral after. Oh, this is actually a pretty good lesson for... It's a pretty good lesson, I think, for people learning Breach. So this is how we gotta see if our opponent knows how to beat a Gaia's Blessing. All right, that's a good start. I don't think they'll run out of ammunition because I think they can do it on this one here. They should probably crack one more Lotus for blue. And then they can Brain Freeze, Pyroblast Brain Freeze, Re-Brain Freeze, and then cast Ancestral. Oh, they just Pyroblasted my Oko. It looks like they're... So basically, with all the Flusterstorm, or with all the Brain Freezes on the stack, you Pyroblast, and the Gaia's Blessing trigger goes on the stack. You Pyroblast your own Brain Freeze, so it goes back in your yard. It's an instant, so you can cast it again. So while the trigger is still on the stack, you mill the rest of my library, and then you cast Ancestral, also instant speed, to make me draw out and lose. But it looks like my opponent might not have figured that one out, because we're going to go with Lilia here. Well, the trick is to beat Blessing. I might have been supposed to misstep Pyroblast on my Oko. My opponent definitely doesn't know the trick, so kind of interesting. Oh, they're gonna hit me with the Dak Fade in. My opponent has Flusterstorm left in their yard, so I can't Pyro in response. Okay. I will put away Renin 6 and... I don't actually think Time Walk is going to do anything because I have to use my Orchard to cast it. But neither is Misstep. I can't kill the Hull Breacher because they have open mana and Flusterstorm in their yard. Interesting. I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah, so I think I still lose this game. Oh, they had a Fluster in their hand? Oh. So I think I still lose this game, even though my opponent doesn't know how to win through the blessing. But that doesn't, I mean, it's still pretty interesting. I could theoretically win this game with, like, Land Oath, right? Maybe not because of Lelia. I guess maybe they're just using Dak Faden to get rid of all the counters in my hand. And then they're going to go, where's the Time Walk? They still don't have Time Walk. So they're going to try to Ancestral into Walk. But they're really low on cards in the graveyard. Okay. More Magic to be played. I drew the Oath. I probably need to leave these back as trumps. So they have to have no force. And I have to draw Mox. Or I draw... Oh, no. I guess I just get my Oath dacked. So it doesn't actually work. I can't really play around that. Yeah. I didn't think about that. Oh, they hit their Time Walk. Oh, man. Yeah, I had to hit land and then Oath. Yeah. Okay. Easiest kill through blessing is float. Lots of mana. Brain freeze until blessing trigger. With blessing trigger on stack. Pyro your own OG freeze. Then recast freeze with trigger on stack. Then ancestral me with trigger on stack. All while holding up Blusters, Pyros with floating mana. Okay, I'm done here. That was a rough league, but it really wasn't the deck's fault. I played extremely poorly. I would say. This deck is just something that doesn't click with me. This happens a lot when I play like Senpai Blank Brews or other like more controlling variants of vintage decks. I don't have like a really good grasp on like when and where I'm supposed to be utilizing my counter magic for whatever reason. So it's just something that I definitely pilot poorly. This deck is a powerful deck, but it's also a deck that doesn't see a lot of success outside of Miharu's hands. So, you know, take that as a warning. By all means, it's definitely a powerful enough deck to win a vintage tournament, but you got to put your reps in. Maybe watch some Miharu VODs, do some Google Translate of the Japanese, and it's a sweet one. But thanks again to Mark H for being a patron and donating for this deck list to be played. If you want to see your list played on my channel, check out the link in the YouTube description or ! Patreon in the Twitch chat. I'm still going to be working through donation deck lists for the near future. I have at least 2 more on the docket, and then I have all of August's, so another one from Mark, Jack Riley, and Tim Schultz. So plenty more donation deck lists coming your way, probably some bangers. I know that the next one is going to be really interesting. It's going to be a different take on 8-cast using Transmute Artifact, which will be pretty fun. That's from Jack H. That'll be pretty fun. New videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday on this channel, and I hope to see you for those videos.